What's going on, guys and gals? Stock Jock here, up $1,161 in the first hour of trading. Let's get into it. All right, so my first trade today was actually on Cali. Now, this one I'm not counting, I'm not even covering because I'm so pissed about it. This was E-Trade screwing up. I hit the buy button looking for the break here, just trying to get through this $3 level. I hit the buy button twice. The fills came like 6-7 seconds after I hit the buy button. Like nothing happened. I was like, what the heck? And I try to sell it, and I hit the sell button twice. Nothing happens. It tells me I don't even have shares. And I'm like, I have shares. You just filled me like 7 seconds later. So don't tell me I don't have shares. Well, it told me I didn't have shares, and I just kept mashing the sell button until it finally sold, and I just took the loss. I'm just so pissed with this stupid stock. Anyway, whatever. It was just a bad way to start the morning. So I lost like $680 on this first trade of mine today that I'm not going to cover because there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just unreal stupidity. I'm getting pretty sick of E-Trade. This is the second day in a row I've had issues with it. Blah, blah, blah. But going into my first real trade was BioC here. All right, so BioC, huge pullback candle on Friday. Disgusting, really. I mean, this is just ugly. All sorts of ugly. I kind of keep it on the back burner, though, because I know it can make stupid moves. I mean, we've went from 355 to 1220-ish. What is this, 1215 in 2 days? That's a stupid move. So if a stock is known for making stupid moves, I'm always going to keep my eye on it. And in this case, this morning went from basically out of the open, 635 to 768. Okay, $1.30 move right there. It's a pretty significant move. And I missed this pop, pullback, candle over candle move, and then this one didn't pay off, so it sold off. So I'm just watching for an entry point. You can kind of see here, right here, you've got two forms of support. You've got the previous resistance level right here. So you have this pop to this resistance level that it made, pullback, candle over candle, broke that resistance level, led to this pop. And now, as it's coming back down, it's pulling back. The pullback is now coming down to the VWAP, which is also lining up with this perfect, nice, juicy previous resistance level, which is now going to act as support. So, and it's kind of near a whole dollar, which is going to act as support as well. So three kind of support levels all lining up right here. So it breaks $7. I'm thinking to myself, if I'm short from all this, I'm going to take profit. Broke 7. I'm not going to hold this and hope that it goes all the way down here. It broke this level. They're going to cover. They're going to take their profit. I'm going to go long here. So at, let's see, where was it that I went long? Right in here, I actually went long. So the bounce off the VWAP, and I went long for the break of $7 again. And, I'm not looking for much out of it. Stupid phone. I'm not looking for much out of it, right? I got the pop I wanted. It was coming back down, and I sold, and I got a penny out of it. All right. It got the move that I was looking for, but it just, I didn't want to break 7 and come back down and break the VWAP. It was just kind of a support play that I was willing to give a shot to. Whatever. It didn't pan out. I made 20 bucks on it.
I've ever had, but it's a good day, and I'm grateful.
Maybe try.
And it's a good day following the rules. Anytime you follow your rules and you make money, it's a good day.
Look along BioC here, VWAP.
The high there was 9.
Popped up pretty nicely.
Kind of struggled there. Right now we are on a 1-minute micro pullback. It's certainly, well, so right now it's breaking the 1 minute.
So this next trade was just off of the high day, low float Momo scanner here. It's Dare. We'll see the exit on BioC in just a second, but I took this trade while I was holding BioC. So Dare just hits my low float scanner here. You'll see it. I click over. I like that the daily chart is moving in the upward trend. I see that it has these peaks here that it can spike up a little bit. I like it all. Volume's coming into it. I go long. We break in the VWAP here. We're breaking kind of pre-market highs, I guess, right here at 140. I go long at 142. It's 11 million share float. It pops up. It kind of stalls here, and I get nervous because I'm like, I don't want to get flushed out. I sell at 143. And as soon as I sell, this nice little run over 150 happened. But blah, blah, blah. Made a whopping $40 on this trade.
So this trade on NDGS, it kind of took everything that we teach. It was a momentum stock.
Long dare.
HYRE, higher card getting a
a
pop
circuit breaker.
510.
142.
Hotel Yankee Romeo Echo.
And it was.
See if we can get 150 out of it.
So it kind of had everything. And now it looks like it's going to be a halt going back down. And you know, with halts going back down, this is where if I had shares available to borrow, I'd be.
All right, I'm out. Plus
as it
2.
goes back down,
Thought I was going to reverse, but didn't.
Higher HYRE, higher car is it?
All right, I'm out. BioC plus 1. So HYRE, this one hurt me. This one broke my heart, shattered it into pieces. So why did it hurt me so bad? Okay, so it's a recent IPO. Well, at least it looks like it is. I don't know anything about the stock. E-Trade's not showing me that there's anything else on the daily chart, so I'm assuming it's a recent IPO. Recent IPO stock. Recently, I've seen a big trend where they'll sell pretty hard out of their IPO. But as soon as they find a bottom and they curl, they go straight up nutso. So I'm kind of thinking, oh, hey, that might happen today because A, it started hitting my low float, high day scanner. Benzinga was talking about them a little bit. But the key level I was kind of watching was this resistance level here at 513. Hit this level here 2 days ago, pullback candle, high 510. We went candle under candle today, but it came right back up to these highs. I'm thinking, oh, if 513 breaks, we're going to get a nice little spike. And it's shown that it can spike. I mean, you see these 2 peaks here. It's shown it can spike. So I'm watching 513. I see volume starting to come in on the level 2 here. Well, let me just find the right stock here. On the level 2 here and the time of sales, I see a kind of a bigger seller. I think it was at $5.10 at the time. I'm thinking, all right, if I see volume come in, I'm assuming that 510 is going to get taken out. And if that 510 gets taken out, 513 is definitely going to get taken out. 513 gets taken out, then we're going to break this resistance level in the daily chart. And then we're going to get some pops going on. It's going to blow up the scanners. People are going to jump onto it. Cats and dogs living together. It's going to be amazing. But that didn't happen. So what happens is 9:46, I get in here, 9:46 a.m. I get in looking for just this break. I think I get in at 5:07. It just hits my scanners. I buy. That's it. I was trying to get in early. We go candle under candle, breaks the VWAP, breaks $5, comes back up. So I'm thinking, okay, candle over candle. We might get that move. We might get that move. It hits 510 and just runs out of gas. So when I see that and it just sells off again, I'm looking to exit. If it can't make the move here and break 513, it's not going to do it. It shouldn't. It might. I've seen crazier things happen, but it probably won't happen. So when I see that and I see that it's flushed down twice already, I'm just looking to exit. It comes down, and as it's coming back up, I see it briefly on the L2. There's a lot of buyers at $5. Those disappear, and when those disappear, I'm throwing in the towel, taking my loss. It was about a 9-cent loss, another hit, $180 loss. Great way to start the morning, down about $850 after this trade.
Now up 4.5% HYRE.
HYRE email pump.
So here's the thing, Cali. We were watching that one. It's still hanging out, in the
All right, so MDGS, this is where I kind of hit a bit of a home run and get back all my losses from the morning. So I had missed MDGS. Let's see, I missed it with the initial pop. I didn't play it here. I didn't play it here. I mean, it popped here, halted, Popped up, came back down, halted. I'm not playing at all through any of this. I missed it all. So when it halted on the way down, and when it halted on the way down and opened back up, it sold off pretty hard. But it sold off to, if I could zoom out here without really screwing things up. Okay, here's the halt. I know it's hard to see. When it came out of the halt, it came down to this kind of pre-market support level of around $6, right around here, and it dipped down, came back up, right? So I'm watching this because I'm thinking to myself, it could reverse. I mean, this thing is another stupid mover. People want to play the stock. Or I'm sorry, it didn't come down to 6. It came down to around 6.30. You know, here's pre-market over here. You can kind of see 6.30 to $6 has been support pre-market. If you want to put a support level at $6, resistance at 6, right here, I guess. There's not a lot of volume pre-market, so it's not the strongest of support and resistance levels. But nonetheless, it comes out of the hull here, drops down, pops back up. As it's coming back down, you know, shorts want to see the stair steps down, right? They want to see this. Well, when it drops here, pops up, comes here, makes a higher low, right? A higher low, and then curls up and goes candle over candle. Here, you're thinking, you know, I'm thinking to myself, people want to play MDGS. They want to play it. They want to get into this thing. They're going to take any entry that they can get, whether it's a solid one or not, whether it's below the VWAP or not. They want to play this because it can go nutso. It's already proven that. So I'm one of those people, and I want to play it. And I take this as an entry. I go long as we, you know, as this higher low set in, kind of signaling that it wants to reverse, right? I go long. I take a shot at it. I'm thinking to myself, worst case scenario, I'll stop out right here. It might be a 40-cent loss, but you know what? It's worth a shot. I got all the support, kind of pre-market, kind of where it opened up. I'll take a 1-minute stab at it. I go long. I get in at 6.79. I see volume coming in. I see happy. I'm thinking to myself, if I break this level right here, the high of the previous pop, the high of this kind of pop and then pull back. In fact, if we break this, I'm golden to 7. And I'm thinking to myself, if 7 can break, then maybe we get to the VWAP, and I'll just sell near the VWAP, right? So that kind of played out. I go long. We break $7. I see a lot of selling up closer to $7.50, so I start selling, and I sell my first lot at $7.35. And it's coming back down, and I sell my second lot at $7.24. It did make a crazy move right after that, but nonetheless, very happy for this trade. Made me nice and green. Well, not nice and green. Got me green. Got rid of the red. I'm long MDGS here. 680.
GENE, Genetic Technologies, popping to a high of $1.99 after announcing their new colorectal and breast cancer test ready in October. That's Golf Echo, November Echo, $1.99 the high. IMF says financial markets seem broadly complacent to global risks.
Sold house 733.
Estimates at 2.9% for 2018, 2.7% for 2019.
Sold the rest 724. Okay, I'm long.
ARNC, Arconic, Alpha Romeo November Charlie.
Didn't know I was long. I push the button, nothing happened, and it shows up in my position. I'm getting sick of this with these trade, man.
That's Alpha Romeo November Charlie.
All right, so this next trade was MDGS. So I had just finished playing this pop here, right? So what I like to do then is I like to wait for the next setup. which is a pullback, and then I like to play candle over candle off of that pullback. I got in right here at 10:05 a.m. at 7:33 because it looked like we were about to go and break this high right here at 10:34. I thought we were going to go candle over candle, candle over pullback candle. So here's our pop, here's our pullback, and I thought the volume was going to push it over 10:34, which would mean candle over candle. Pop, pullback, candle over candle. Well, it didn't do that, and E-Trade kind of screwed me here again, 2 times in one day. Fascinating. So I push the buy button, nothing happens. I push the cancel button, nothing happens, and then I get filled. So whatever. E-Trade's a little slow today. Not the best marketing for E-Trade at all. So I go long. I don't like it. A new candle opens up. I'm like, crap. I'm going to stop out at 724 breaks. 724 breaks. So we go candle under candle now. I stop out. Nice loss. I mean, quality loss here on 2,000 shares. Brings me back red on the day. I'm out. All right, so this is the play right here that we just did. I got burned on it, right? I'm still waiting for the candle over candle because this pullback is still in the top kind of 2/3 of this pop. All right, so here's the pop. Here's our pullback right here. And it's not like it pulled back all the way to this level. We're still up significantly, 50 cents, so to speak. So it's still up significantly in the upper 2/3 of this move. If this is the move I'm playing off of right here, the pullback, I want to stay in the upper 2/3 of this move. All right, if it popped and pulled back all the way down here, that's 100% retracement of the pop. That means it's a weak move. I'm not trying to play off of that. But if the pop happens and then the pullback stays in the upper 2/3 of this overall move, it's in play. So even though I just played this and I thought candle over candle in the 1 minute was going to happen, and it didn't work, doesn't mean I'm done with it. It just means I was wrong. It didn't go candle over candle, so I'm waiting for that 1 minute candle over candle. We finally get it right here. All right, I go long with anticipation of the breaking. I go long at 729. So we break it. I'm in 3 cents from the candle over candle. Nothing happens. I'm like, oh crap, not again. All right. So I kind of violated my own rule here. A lot of times I tell myself that if I get into a stock and it doesn't do what I thought it was going to do, I cut it loose, move on. In this case, I thought that this candle over candle would give us a nice pop and I'd sell for a nice profit. What happens is no pop happens and it just sits there, and I'm thinking, and you'll see I have my hand on the sell button, and I'm thinking to myself, all right, well, if I'm in at 729, I see a few bids on the L2. I'll pull up the L2. Well, I'll pull up NDGS here. I'm watching the L2. I see some bids here, and I'm thinking to myself, if 720 breaks, I'm just going to stop out and I'll be done. I'm going to be probably so frustrated with the stock, will be done. But what happens is, it's kind of crazy. What happens is the bid goes from 720 to 750. I'm like, okay, I'm okay with that. So it pops up here, and I'm thinking, all right, 750 broke. We're gonna get some volume. This thing's gonna shoot through the VWAP. Doesn't happen. 740 breaks. I sell 1,000 shares right here, 742, just to lock in some profit. 120 bucks, and then I'm telling myself, all right, here's the battleground. These 740s is going to be the battleground. If 740 breaks, I'm going to stop out the rest. And 740 looked like it was going to break, so I sold at 740, and I'm glad I did because it did fall back down to the 720.
BHC, Bausch Health Companies, formerly Valiant VRX, trading today 23.10, name change, down 33 cents. That's Bravo Hotel Charlie.
Okay, so this next trade on MDGS, two things going on here, and they're easy to miss. So first off, we had this pop, pullback, candle over candle pop. Then we had another kind of a pullback here, and it's kind of creating this like wedge pattern, right, on the 1 minute. So, you know, take it for what it is. It's kind of creating this wedge. If you want to draw it like a so, kind of like this, right through here. We'll do that. Okay, so I'm kind of watching this, and I'm thinking to myself, people want to play MDGS. They will look for an excuse to get into it, including myself. So I'm thinking to myself, if I can get this candle over candle here, maybe we break this level this time and get that nice W pattern, and it rips, which it ended up doing, but it rips. Well, I get long. Okay, where is it at? Where are my buys at? Okay, I go long at 737. Right, looking for this candle over candle, and it just sits there and it doesn't do anything. And it's kind of like whatever. So the next candle opens up, and it I actually hold this for like 3 minutes, right? And the reason why I'm willing to play this play is because I'm looking for the 5-minute candle over candle. So we had the pop, pullback, and the 5-minute candle over candle I was looking for. We're inside currently, you know, let's back this up a little bit. Currently, we're inside this candle right here. I'm looking for this like candle over candle break. I'm thinking, okay, we're going to break, what's the high here? 752, we're going to break this, and it's going to rip higher through the VWAP, and I'm going to make millions of dollars. It doesn't happen, right? And I'm like, oh, shoot. So I'm just holding it, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, absolute stop loss, definitely 708. Definitely going to stop out, probably, yeah, 708, right? It'd be a loss, but I just don't want this thing to crack to the bottom side of this. So we get a little continue on. We're breaking out over the top side of this wedge here, but also more importantly, what I've been waiting for all this time, if I can move the chart, is the 5-minute candle over candle. Let's show that. Gone. Okay, so pop, 2 pullback candles, and then candle over candle. The high here was 745. As soon as we broke 745, this thing went nutso. You can kind of see that right here. 745 led to the $0.50 break. Got another spike there. We broke this high. We broke VWAP. We broke $8. It's just nice, right? Nice volume. So why did I sell where I sold? We broke $8, and when I switch it to the L2 and do the live trade, you'll see this, that we break $8 twice. It breaks $8, comes back down. Breaks to $8, comes back down. And it gets to $8 again, resistance, and starts to come back down. And I just want to take profit at that point. I gave it 2 shots to break 8, hold 8, and just run towards high day. It just couldn't do it for me. I got some seller's remorse because it did go high day shortly thereafter. But nonetheless, sold my first lot at 752. Sold my second lot. That's the one I got to play around with as it broke 8. And came back down, broke 8 again, came back down, and as it looked like it was going to be done breaking $8, I sold that for $7.84. So very nice win on this trade, got me nice and green.
So,
Definitely don't want to see
as you guys know,
$7
using
break,
Chrome gives you the best experience.
but I do think it's trying to
there's
curl
no
here,
route
and
that we
this thing can go again. We've seen it in the past.
won't even let you log in through because they just don't work well. So using Chrome is best. There's obviously, you know, a little bit of lag here and there with loading. You see the charts took a second to load. Let's hold the chart like MDGS. It should load pretty quickly. This is kind of about standard for this platform. It's pretty standard for light speed. Some are faster than others. Hotkeys, if you get this error, no widget is selected, it means that you haven't hit the title bar. So you gotta hit the title bar. It's gotta be italicized. That's in the instructions in the videos, and then it'll respond to the hotkeys. So you can see see now, boom, I've got the MDGS right there. So press the hotkey button, sell half, etc. All right, so if you guys just want to do that, there's a couple things we're working on right now. We are working on pre-market charts. That's coming soon. We are working on the leaderboard and building out the metrics. That's coming soon. There's a couple other things that I had questions about which one we should prioritize. So I want your feedback on what you want to see next. 45 seconds. Nice job, Chris. Good work. That's a record time. It took him 45 seconds to do the survey. So it really helps me because, you know, even if you're having a good experience, just go in, just do it real quick, because that way I can just get a sense of, all right, the majority of people are doing pretty well. We've got a couple people that we've got issues with.
Watch it here over 752. I'm not alerting this one because it moves too fast and I can't hold down. I can't click while I talk.
How do you think your system's going to perform? It's going to start to lag. So that's, some of these lag issues are related to your system. Some of them are related to. All right, so I just wanted to, while we still have a good number of people in here, have you guys do that.
We're only
Yep,
45
the replay,
minutes.
that was
in.
one of the
check my clocks.
95.37.
2 hours.
Prioritize.
I'm a Foxtrot Lima X-ray.
I'll meet with our team about that
Slow day.
tomorrow. But I wanted to get as many of these responses in as I could, so I've got enough data to actually kind of draw some conclusions. We only have.
There it is.
Honestly, that we were
All right, so.
hour and a half to 2 hours in, huh?
Yes, scrolling back up a little bit. You know, this is one of those things where
EFC spiking here,
this kind of setup,
88.13.
breaking this pivot here over 880 is significant if it can hold this. It wouldn't be impossible to see this grind and, you know, make a move higher. The volume now is 1.5 million shares. I'd probably watch it over
HUYA, who you
8,
generally 17 and a half quality as
Chat room pumps now. MDGS.
$19.30.
I'm watching
So
COD
kinda watching
now
it
for a
here.
possible bounce play. It's pretty decent pullback
The
in the
thing is,
last
the
5-10
spreads right
minutes.
now are pretty big. 770 by 820. That's a 50-cent spread. It
Boom.
might not be.
So this next trade on Gene, this one kind of just a support. So okay, we had this pullback, hits this level, right? Pops back up, kind of hits the same level again, right? A couple cents away, pops up again, and it's just kind of, it channels, right? It's hitting a resistance line right here, and it's hitting a support line right here. Just bouncing in between it, right? So it breaks through this just a little bit, but the pullback here does it changes trend. Previously, this trend was just bouncing, you know, from 180 to 190 basically, right? Well, this time the pullback only goes to this level. It's a higher low. So that signals to me that it's ready to maybe make this next move up. And I go long right here. So the pop, pullback, candle over candle. I go long at 188, get a nice little pop up. I'm watching the L2 at this time, and you know, I'm kind of watching. I'm just seeing the seeing if the L2 can hold 190 at this point. It's trying to go, starting to pull back, and as I see it starting to come back down, I just sell it for about a 3-cent win, 60 bucks.
There we go, 550,000 share block at 74.95, only at 74.97.
Long Gene 189. I like that higher low it just set in.
There goes Gene back to 2. I thought we were
So it looks like we
breaking
got,
down. What happened?
it's sort of awkward, isn't it? Kind of crossed up here, back down, and now it's maybe trying to cross back up. So that may not be ideal. But I don't know that I could buy it either. So
Oh, I'm trying to sell. What the heck is E-Trade doing today? I've got a sell order live, and it's just sitting there. A market sell order. Okay, well, I guess it went through because my profit loss increased. So this last trade was another 5-minute play on MDGS. I was watching this one, waiting for it to give me the setup that I wanted. So we have the pop here, the continued pop. All right, and if I wanted to draw a nice horizontal line, just to show you kind of what I'm looking at here. So here's the beginning of the move. Here's the end of the pop. All right, those two levels there. Here's the pullback. And after the pullback happens, I'm waiting for the first 5-minute candle, since I'm playing the 5-minute chart, to break the high of the last pullback candle. So pop, pullback candle, and this is the candle I'm going to play into as we break the high, which is 860 right here. Looking for 860 to break, give me a nice pop up, and when I play this, I want to see it run hard. It didn't run hard. I go long, I get in at 852, I get a good fill because it looks like it's going to break that. Let's get the daily chart over to where we're watching to, so 35. So I buy right in here. This is where the break happens. I get a pop, it's delayed, and 860 does not break as soon as I buy. I buy at 852 and 860 sitting there, and it's like, I'm not going to break. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm thinking to myself, 860, you can see the high right here. When I hover over a high of this candle is 860. I need it to break 860. We're inside this candle, right? Let me do one of these. So we're inside this candle. I need 860 to break for my strategy to work, or to try to work. So we finally break it. It pops up. Volume starting to come into it, and I'm just watching the L2 at that moment. I'm saying to myself, all right, this is the make or break. This thing needs to move. This thing needs to move and break this high. It needs to. This is the setup. It doesn't do that. It is up a good bit. So as it's looking like it's starting to come back down, I start selling. I sell my first lot at 883, so a nice $300 winner there. And the second lot I sold at 874 for about $220. So this is my last trade of the day. It was a nice win for sure, and I'm happy to end it right there.
MTSL, we get through that 190 and then we go to 2. I'm already through that. There's a big chunk there. With 40,000 there at 190.
Cali
If
getting
it was there when it got back there, that was awful quick.
Cali, I'd watch it. I consider scalping it if it holds up here over.
And that's how I ended the first hour of trading, up $1,161 in the first hour. I'll take that all day long over a normal 9-to-5 job that pays me, $20 an hour, right? So anyway, if you have any questions at all in day trading, if you're new to trading, and you have just questions that you feel are stupid, you don't want to ask people because you don't want to seem like a noob, you need to ask those questions. Come on into my free Discord chat room. The link for that is in the description of this YouTube video. Come on in, ask questions. I just did an hour-and-a-half question and answer session with people in my chat room. Hour-and-a-half, completely free. So come on in. There's plenty of people that want to help you stop losing money and start becoming green. All right, I'll see you in the next video.